Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you being here. If you want to follow along today, we will be back in the book of Second Peter, chapter number 3 and verse 13. And again, if you will, if you like, if you're where you can do that safely, not driving down the interstate. But if you're going to follow along, we'll just look at this one verse. And again, if you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then we'll look at these words from Peter, beginning in verse number 13. He says, "But according to his promise, we are waiting for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells." It's a great promise. According to his promise, we're waiting. Not according to the promise of some man, not according to something that's been dreamed up in a boardroom somewhere or some preacher's ideas, but it's based on the promise of God that we wait on new heavens and a new earth. What a wonderful word for us, and because of that, we are, as we wait, we are being obedient. We are following the commands of God. We are living for Him because we are looking forward to this great promise of a new heaven and a new earth. And so therefore, we live for Him. And again, no matter what man teaches or what man thinks, he says God has declared this. This is God's promise. And in that, righteousness will reign. Righteousness will be in control. We live in a world that is pretty much the opposite of that. We live in a world where unrighteousness reigns. We live in a world where wickedness and evil abound at every turn. Whichever direction you look. I remember reading years ago a little thing, if you've ever seen Reader's Digest, at the end of a lot of their stories, there'll be a couple little comments or lines or maybe a little joke. And there was one I remember that stuck in my head that said, "The beauty of owning your own home is no matter where you sit and which direction you look, you can see something that needs to be done." Well, this world seems like no matter where you sit and where you look, you can see evil. It's poured into our TV, into our homes every evening on the news, in the paper, driving down the road. We see wickedness and evil, things that many of us are old enough that we never dreamed would be going on. We didn't dream they'd be going on behind closed doors, much less out on the street. But he says we have the promise of a world, of a land, a new heaven, a new earth that is clothed in righteousness. Again, where there are no more evil, no more drugs, no more murder, those things. John writes in Revelation, no more tear, no more death. All those things that just bombard us every day, that leave us shaking our hand. But a land of happiness, a land of joy, a land of worship, a place where we can serve God, worship God, live for God, dwell with God for eternity. And I believe what Peter is saying to us here, let's not miss this. I don't think he's just telling us that there's some hope out there. As someone has said, a lot of Christians are so heavenly minded, they're no earthly good. I think what Peter is reminding us here is he says we're waiting for it. Now, when he says we're waiting for it, I don't think he means that we're sitting around in a recliner just waiting on Jesus. That we're getting ready, that we're preparing, that we're getting ready for that. We're living for Christ now. We're trying to take as many people with us as we can. There's a old saying, I don't know who said it the first time, but it said the goal of every Christian, the goal of every person should be to go to heaven and take as many people with them as possible. And that's what Peter's talking about here. We're looking at his promise, and because of that, We're living joyfully and triumphantly now. We're living obedient to the Word of God, getting ready for the new heaven and the new earth where righteousness dwells. What a promise. Hope that'll encourage you today as you wait for the new heavens and the new earth. Let's live for Him, serve Him like it could be any moment. You have a good day. We'll see you here next time.